to my live timeless oracle readings for everyone. This is going to especially be specifically for all zodiac signs from Aries through Pisces. So in this live, I'll be doing a pick a card reading for each zodiac sign. It will be for singles and couples, your money, and advancement coming up, okay? So without further ado, I'm going to do a mantra to open up this live, okay? Esitoma sadgamaya Dhammasoma jyotegamaya Rityurman ritangamaya Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So I hope everyone is doing well, especially in the start of your week. And so this is going to be my regular schedule of Mondays and Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell and hit all so you get all notifications, okay? All right. So again, if you want to play the pick a card reading, we're going to start with Aries, sun signs, okay? So if you're in Aries, you can pick 1, 2, or 3, or all the above. Like I said, we're going to go into your money and advancement coming up. I'm going to set up your guys's pick a card reading and then we'll go from there. If you want, you can have me in the background doing whatever you need to do, getting a drink, getting a snack before we do the pick a card reading, okay? So what is coming up for Aries in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 1? Okay. So what is coming up for Aries in love, money, and advancement for pick number 2? Thank you. Hey everyone in the chat, we're going to do a pick a card reading for all zodiac signs. Right now we are on Aries. So I'm setting it up before we get started, okay? So what is coming up to Aries in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 3? Thank you. All right. Now, if you're doing the all zodiac signs thing, you're in the right place. So know your sun sign because I'm going to be doing sun sign Aries first. Okay, you can pick 1, 2, or 3. This is about what is coming up to Aries in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now. So if you picked number 1, you got love yourself first. You got stay optimistic. About your love life, you got healing family issues. You got career and finances and career. You got wedding. You've got passion, not bad. So we're going to go for singles first. And that is love for singles. And then we'll do couples right next for if you pick number 1. So what you need to know right now, single Aries, sun signs, is that romance is coming. You're just needing to love yourself first, okay? So that way you look more attracted to your love, for your love interest to come in. Especially towards females and males, but I get more females than males. It doesn't mean, male Aries, that you should stop taking care of yourself, okay? Please and thank you. Because you're needing to not only heal yourself, but heal family issues, so that way it doesn't come a strain in your romantic life, okay? That's your advice. Okay? And your outcome is it'll lead to a commitment. This situation involves marriage, okay? Single Aries, sun signs that identify as that. Not a bad outcome. This is what it leads to, singles. As long as you're taking good care of yourself and healing family issues, okay? So not bad for pick number 1 for singles. Now pick number 1 for couples. In order to bring more romance back into your life, couples, you're needing to stay more optimistic about your love life. So make sure you're implementing self-care so that way you're not stuck in a mental prison about your love life, okay? And also have a balance between your career and finances. So you're not being off balance about your career. That means give yourself time to recuperate and take good care of yourself and your romantic relationship, okay? Because if you don't, your career is going to keep on affecting your whole life, okay, is what's getting channeled in. So you're needing to bring that career, those finances back in balance, okay? That's your advice. Because when you do this, it's going to land up with more passion, okay, between you and your romantic partner, okay? And a lot of sexy time is what's getting channeled in your outcome. Woo! Yeah. They love being around that Aries, okay? Males and females. You're one of a kind, okay, is what's getting channeled in, goofballs. So you need to know this so that way things can bring back into balance, okay? So you're not overworking. All right, pick number 1 for singles and couples. That is your guys' reading. I really hope it helps. And now we're moving on to pick number 2 for Aries. All right, hi in the chats. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, please and thank you. And thank you for joining me. If you pick number 2 for Aries, what you need to know right now about your love, money, and advancement, pick number 2, you got Door to Spirit. You got Yin and Yang, Angel of Balance, Storm Warning, and Broken Heart. All right. So Aries, this is about your work and what you need to know right now. You guys are going to have a new beginning here. Okay. That could be your downside here. But your upside, things are going to come back into whole with your money. Okay. So even though through this new beginning, it may feel like money is slowly coming around, at least it's a new beginning, not the same old patterns, okay? So the upside to your money, things are going to come into whole and balance again. So your advice here in with your money is pick and choose how you spend it, okay? And be balanced in your emotions while you do it, so that way you're not spending out of guilt or to fill in an emotional gap, okay? Because when you do this, this is getting you to finally confront things in such a different way, and it's called your emotions, okay? So this is your outcome. You're going to be dealing with whatever emotional heartache you're going to be dealing with, okay, in regards to your money and life. So you can confront it, bring it back into balance with not using your finances as a crutch anymore for your emotional stability, okay? So that's what you need to know about your money, okay? So heads up, 7 up with that, okay? That was for pick number 2. I really hope that helped. Now for pick number 3 for Aries, about your love, money, and investment, you've got pick number 3 is Goddess of the Moon. Rest and rejuvenation. Caring connections. Victory. Woo! That's cool. And woman holding a heart. Not bad. All right, Aries. If you pick number 3, and I mean Aries sun signs, okay? This is all about what you need to know right now in your advancement coming up, okay? Your advancement coming up is in regards to what's getting channeled in. Your level up with inside you first, because when that happens, you're going to see more attention and recognition in your life, whether it's like social media, in the public eye, and relationships around you, and emotional stability. That's pretty cool, okay? So the reason why I'm saying this is that in the situation with this advancement, the downside is you're going to have to go within, okay? And not a lot of us like to take that time and space to meditate, right? We're like, okay, what is that supposed to do? Well, what it does, it helps you get balance again. It helps you clear out any mental fog, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that, all right? It helps you have stillness, restful. I don't know if you've ever done a 5 to 15 minutes meditation, but it feels so refreshing afterwards because you're literally giving everything a break to come home with inside you. And it's like a beautiful meditation recharge. So you may see this as a downside to go within, but the upside is you're going to get that rest and rejuvenation that you need, that recharge through that meditation. Your advice here through this, okay, for this advancement, working hard on doing this meditation, and at least do it once a day, because it's going to make you have victories here and recognition, and have better relationship harmony with inside you and outside of you. It's not only going to help you emotionally, but it's also going to help with family and friends as well, okay? And what got channeled in with your outcome is like your work environment's going to improve too, okay? You got the woman holding the heart. Especially what got channeled in with this one, especially if you're a tarot reader. Your emotional balance and stability will always come back, even better than what it is before. And that's because you're taking good care of yourself, Aries. Okay. So that is Aries sun signs. And now we're going to move on to number 2, and that is Taurus sun signs. Okay. So I'm going to set that up for Taurus sun signs. Cheers. I'm going to drink some water. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I do different kind of pick a card readings, and I'm bringing back all zodiac signs to my channel. So I'll do that more for you guys if you're wanting more of that, okay? So let's get Taurus pick a card reading set up, and then we'll go from there, okay? I'm going to check the chat real quick too, because there's only so much I can see on this one. Hi again, everybody that is watching me. All right. So what is coming to Taurus in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 1? Thank you. What is coming to Taurus in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now? Thank you. What is coming to Taurus in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now? For pick number 3. So if you just joined my live, this is all pick a card readings for all zodiac signs, okay? So we're on Taurus. You can pick 1, 2, or 3, or all the above. This is about love, money, and advancement, okay? So pick number 1, you've got codependency. Calling in your soulmate. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Very soon, make the and express your love. All right, pick number 1. If you are single and couple, this is your pick. So we're going to start out with singles first, okay? So singles, in your romantic situation, you're going to feel codependent here. Very obsessed person is what's getting channeled in the situation. So you're needing to heal some things, okay, in order to keep an open mind, because whoever's coming in or what you're obsessing about, they're going to be completely different than what you think and what you've been obsessing over, okay? When you go into obsession, it doesn't mean you're more or less or above or below anybody. We all know what obsession is. In order to understand it, to heal from it, and rebalance. So that's what you're needing to do, because it's your turn to learn how to rebalance and heal obsession, okay? Now you can go about it your own way and learn it in such a different way where you may sabotage yourself, or you can learn it very much like this. Give yourself that time and space to heal it, okay? By asking yourself, what do you want it so much? Is it because you're wanting to fill in that feeling alone? Because that's what I'm getting in your reading, okay? And I'm telling you, you're needing to feel comfortable in your own skin and knowing how to love your own self and entertain yourself, because no one can entertain you better but you. And you can't put that expectation on somebody else to make you feel happy and fill in that lonesome void, okay? Because it's going to be a constant addiction to try to fill that void with someone or something, okay? But we all got to learn this, and you'll always find your way through it, okay? So give yourself that time and space for that cycle to run out, okay? Give yourself that time for that obsession to cycle out, okay? And it's okay, because if you go way too fast, it's going to end too fast, okay? But sometimes we got to learn, right, Taurus? So your advice is to keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. They're not going to force this, Taurus, and you're needing to know this. If you're wanting to go so fast, they're the complete opposite, okay? So you're needing here in your outcome to make the effort and do something different and confront this different. That's in your outcome. Because great love is taking the steps you are guided to take, okay? That way you're not down the dumps because you did something different, okay? And that is for singles for pick number 1. Now, if you pick number 1 and you're a couple, this is your reading. So in your situation, couple Tauruses, you're hoping for something different to happen in your relationship. That's why you got the calling in your soulmate card. But your advice is you're needing to really ask yourself, do you have a romantic partnership with who you have or someone new? Because if that's the case, you're needing to make sure that you're not in a romantic relationship that you don't want to be in anymore, okay? Either way, you're needing to express your emotions towards your partner if you really want to be in that relationship or not. And then give yourself time to be able to express that love to, if it's a love interest, okay? Because that's in your outcome. Very soon, when you clearly decide what you want, you need to express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, and you'll just know to whom, okay? Because you will feel it, okay? And that's for couples for pick number 1. Really hope that helps. And Tauruses, if you pick number 2, you got patience. Door to personal healing and happiness. Healer of the ages. Magician in the mirror. Final one, door to value. Woohoo! Cha-ching. All right. So Tauruses, if you hadn't already seen it, hi everybody in the chat. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. We're on Tauruses right now for pick number 2. So pick number 2, Tauruses, this is about your money. Monies. Yes. So in the situation, Tauruses, the downside is you're going to have to be patient for your money to come in, okay? The upside is you're getting healing and happiness at this time so you can enjoy the journey while that money is coming in, okay? Because what's got channeled in your money situation is going to come more in than what you thought, meaning more money, okay? So your advice is to heal, mend anything at home, Taurus, that needs to be mended, okay? Heal anything that needs to be healed within inside you, so that way you understand your self-care for your emotional stability and what you desire and what you want to focus on, okay? So you can be in your power to manifest, okay? Because when you do this, your outcome is great. You get a new finances career, that new beginning, okay? Ding, ding. Yay! Hurrah for Tauruses. It's not a bad outcome, okay? That money's going to come in. That's what you need to know now, okay? Crystal clear, Tauruses. All right. Now, Taurus, if you pick number 3, you got storm warning. Broken heart. Goddess of the moon. Rest and rejuvenation. And caring connections, not bad. So if you want to know what kind of investment this is for pick number 3, it's in your relationships, okay? Just so you know. Now, let's see. The downside to your advancement that's coming in that you need to know right now, you're needing to pick and choose your battles so you're not the one having to clean things up. The upside is that you're going to feel emotional, but at least you're going to find emotional stability through this, because in your advice, you're needing to do meditation within your belief system and get rest and rejuvenation, okay? Because what's getting channeled in your outcome is that you're going to have better caring connections as long as you give time and space for certain storms to clear out that you don't need to be a part of. That means if you know some dramas are going on between certain relationships you're in, friendships, family, you get what I mean? It's good to step back and be like, okay, I can go into hermit mode and it's okay because I got shit I got to do. Get what I mean? Okay, Taurus? Because things are going to get better when you do. More caring connections with your friends, your family, you get what I mean? And in career as well. Okay? So that's what's going down in your advancement that's coming in, Tauruses. Really hope that helps. Let's read the chat before I go on to Geminis. Hold on, someone's speaking a different language. So we're going to translate. Translate, you know what I'm saying? Mary said in the chat, had a fight with man. I don't know what that means, but okay. Thank you in the chat. Nice comments. I'm going to see what this other one is all about. Holy crap. Hold on. All right. Now I know what the person said in the other language. You're going to, Rudy, be more. Yeah, I know what you said in a different language. Guess what? You're being hidden from my channel. Nice try. No insulting me on my channel, goofball. See you later. You're being hidden. But guess what, Rudy? You get to still watch me, but your chat privileges have been, poof, gone away. Okay? Hey, everybody in the chat. I am moving on to Geminis. And now, if you're any Aries, Taurus, you can rewind back this live in order to get your money, your advancement, and your love readings for singles and couples, okay? I'm going to set up Gemini here too. You are in a pick a card reading if you didn't read the title. So you get to pick 1, 2, or 3, or all the above. Just know your sun sign. Okay. Thank you. Cheers. Let's see. Gemini's up. All right. I'll let you know, Gemini, when I'm done setting up your pick a card reading. So what is coming up to Gemini in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 1? Thank you. What is coming to Gemini in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 2? Thank you. What is coming to Gemini in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 3? Thank you. All right, Geminis, if you haven't already, you can pick 1, 2, or 3. And this is about your love, money, and advancement, okay? Or you can choose all the above, all right? Doesn't matter to me, as long as you enjoy your pick a card reading, okay? So if you pick number 1, Gemini, you got forgiving and learning, trust, unrequited love, worth waiting for, pay attention to the red flags, the signs are cautioning you. Last card, honeymoon. Woo! All right. Gemini, singles are up for pick a card number 1 and then couples, okay? So this is a dual reading. Geminis, gotta love the twin action. All right, single Geminis. Right now here in this romantic situation that you're probably be like, this is not so much romantic. In the situation, you're needing to forgive and learn because you're dealing with an unrequited love situation. That means the person is not reciprocating the same emotions you feel about them, okay? Or you're like, dude, I don't got any, dude or dudette, I don't got any of the same feelings that you feel about me. I'm not in that love mode, okay? I get either or, okay? But anyway, you're being asked to forgive this person, whether it's vice versa, okay? If they're having deep feelings or you're having deep feelings and there's just not reciprocation, okay? So that way you're not being stuck for months, years, not even for 1 minute in an unrequited love situation, okay? And I'm saying this to you so that way you can break free, Gemini singles, to be free, to be with somebody who reciprocates that love that you want in a long-term relationship, okay? The outcome looks great because it's getting you to recognize. You're going to be recognizing, paying attention to the red flags and taking it slow. So that way you don't rush into a situation of unrequited love or lust is what's getting channeled in for single Geminis, okay? So that's your reading. I really hope it helps for pick number 1, singles. Now pick number 1 for couples. Your reading is, in your love situation, you're healing right now, trust. With inside you, okay? So that way you can be able to wait on things before it hits to that next phase between you and your significant other, okay? Your romantic partner, okay? Whether you are married or not, you're needing to heal that trust with inside you, okay? what's getting channeled in, you're needing to let go of those constraints that are within inside you in order to be emotional, to be intimate again. And it takes time and patience with yourself and a lot of love, okay? A lot of love. So you got worth waiting for in your being patient advice here. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So things are going to unfold as they should once you're done healing. And you let your partner know that right now you're healing trust because of the fact that there have been situations between you that upsetted you. And you have every right to heal these things before you go any further in the relationship you have with them, okay? And you'll be ready soon because you'll be fully open and you'll be able to spend a mini vacation with him or her at the end, okay? That's in your outcome. What got channeled into, they'll be paying for it, Gemini couples. They'll be paying for this trip, okay? So have faith it's going to work out. It's not like you guys are breaking up. You guys just went through something in order for there to be more growth and expansion within inside you and in the relationship, okay? So you needed to know this, okay? Gemini couples, and that's your reading. Really hope it helps. Now, Geminis, if you picked number 2, you got Angel of Love. Financial constraints. The garden and the gate. Cornucopia. And envy. Whoo! So, Geminis, if you this is all about your money. The downside here about your money is that you spent it on someone that didn't deserve it, and it was a lesson learned that in that experience you had to require in order to move out of that situation with that person. The upside is there's more money coming in, so you're needing to enjoy your journey and come out of your comfort zone towards your wish fulfillment, and that is moving out of this situation, okay? Because when you do, you're going to go through 2 transformation, Geminis, that pick number 2. But I feel like you're not going to do that because your outcome is envy, lack. And what's great about this is when you confront this, you'll grow through it. All you have to do, the key to growing through envy and lack, is asking yourself what makes you happy. Okay? By spending that time and space with yourself, Gemini, to figure that out. Because you have all the answers within inside you to grow through this. You know how I know? We all go through this. If you're a human being, you have gone through this. And it doesn't make you above or below anybody. Okay? You just acquired this experience to grow through it. So you're going to do it your own way, Geminis, and you're going to be doing it fabulous, excellent, and it's going to be fun. Because then you're going to laugh it off going, wow, I can't believe I went through it, but I get it now. I get it. Yes, envy is in your outcome for you to grow and expand from, okay, in regards to money. And yes, it happens to be your turn, Gemini. So good luck. I'm sure you're going to do great in growing through it, okay? So give yourself that time and space so that way it's easier, okay? Now, Geminis, for pick number 3, you've got hostilities. You got contract. You got blossoming abundance. 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel. And 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So Gemini, pick number 3 is all about your advancements coming in that you need to know right now. Your advancement is being blocked by people. Oh man, they're frustrating people in your work area. That's the downside to it. The upside to it, as long as you remain balanced through these hostilities around your workplace, Gemini, you are going to acquire the contract, the advancement, okay? So laugh in the face of danger, Geminis. Ha 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 ha. Get what I mean? Don't let people get your goat. Don't let people get your advancement. Keep balance through it, okay? Because in your advice, when you put energy towards this balance, you will get that expansion with not just that advancement, but all areas of your life is going to flourish, okay? In the out, you're going to get communication in about your advancement, and that's what's going to lead to that expansion, and it's going to happen in hermit mode is what's getting channeled in your outcome, okay, Geminis? So keep balance through the hostilities around you at work, because it's a test to really see what you're made of and how much strength, fortitude, and integrity you have, okay? So that is your reading, Geminis, for pick number 3. Really hope it helps. And people that are in here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps. And thank you for joining me. We're going to move on to Cancer next. I'm going to look in the chat real quick. Thank you in the chat, by the way. And if anybody's looking at readings for World War III and stuff, I did that. So check it out on my channel too, especially if you're all freaked out if there's going to be it. I did readings about it too, okay? So let's go moving on to Cancer. Cancer, I'm going to set up your reading and then we'll get started. Anybody just joined my live and you're wanting to know Aries, Taurus, or Gemini readings, please rewind on the playback, okay? Hold on. I think my live is freaking out. It's weird. Hold on one second. Because my thing looks like on a continuous loop. That's funny. Hold on, I'll be right back to my live. Hey everyone, I am back. For some reason, it was on a weird loop right here and it was malfunctioning and glitching, and I should be good now. I'm going to refresh everything here and then we'll get back to our all zodiac sign readings, okay? Gotta love glitches in YouTube for all zodiac sign readings, okay? All right. So Cancer, let's get back to you. I'm going to set up your pick a card reading for love, money, and advancement. Okay? Shuffle this 3 times. All right, so what is coming to Cancer in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 1? Thank you. Haven't done Virgo yet, so be patient because it's going to be another 2 Cancer, Leo, and then Virgo, okay? For the person who asked in the chat. What is coming to Cancer in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 2? What is coming to Cancer in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 3? All right, Cancers, if you haven't already, you can pick 1, 2, or 3, or all the above. Either way, we're going to go into Cancer. What's coming up for you in love, money, advancement that you need to know right now. So pick number 1, Cancers, you got retreat. Finances and career, passion, forgiveness and learning, calling in your soulmate, and very soon. So Cancers, that pick number 1, we're going to do singles, then couples, okay? If you pick this. So single Cancers, in the situation, you're needing a retreat in order to get to know your love interest or the person that you want just to get to know and date and get to know them and woo. Okay, so you're needing to, while you're getting to know them, okay, your advice is to express more of your passion, okay? Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You know, what you're passionate about, okay? Reveal that towards them, okay? That way they get inspired by you. You know, this turns a lot of people on, okay? By your expressing your passions, okay? So your outcome looks great. It helps you call in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you two together. So that way you also restabilize in hermit mode so you're not in a mental prison, okay? Your prayers are great. It can help you de-stress and refocus on your intentions, okay? Just in case you needed to know that for some of you Cancers, singles, okay? This is not a bad outcome. So that's your reading. Now pick number 1 for couples. In this situation, you're needing to balance out your home life with your romantic partner, okay? Please and thank you, because you're doing way too much on the work front, okay? So your advice is to forgive yourself and learn from this and try not to repeat it over and over again, okay? So that way it's not sabotaging yourself to your own detriment, okay? You don't have a bad outcome because it's going to get you to decide on this and other things and how to rebalance, okay? Especially in how you can give more in your romantic relationship. Because very soon, clearly you decide what you want, so it comes to you now is your outcome. Okay? Not bad. And that is for pick number 1, Cancers. Pick number 2, Cancers, you got the World. Adjacent possibilities. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Man holding a heart. And man holding a coin. Woo! Interesting. Very cool. All right, Cancers, at pick number 2, this is all about your money. Cha-ching! Your money. Okay? So here in the situation, there's going to be a lot of expansion in your money. I mean, cha-ching, okay? So you may feel overwhelmed by it, and I get that could be your downside. Your upside here is that there is an option here that you haven't considered here in order to reinvest and save is what's getting channeled in. So your advice here is to invest in your home life. I mean, like wooing your significant other, for some of you that need to know that, to decorating your home life, to giving back to your friends and family, creating that new intimacy, okay, for yourself and others, okay? So and that is not just giving back to others, it's giving to yourself, Cancer, too. Because some of you are so not selfish. Some of you are. And some of you are like, yeah, I'm a little bit selfish. There's nothing wrong with that. And you're right. There's nothing wrong with that. But this is also time to give back to others too, if you're already giving back to yourself. Now, if you're like, I'm not selfish, I'm such a giver, well, this is time, Cancers, that you need to do that balance of giving to yourself and giving to others. And there's nothing wrong with being selfish, okay? You'll just know if it goes borderline crazy, okay? Because you'll feel it going, oh God, I just spend a lot and shit, I'm in debt. You get what I mean? So this is your unconsidered option of investing in yourself and your friends and family, okay? This creates more intimacy is what's getting channeled in. In the end, you're still going to be solid and stable in your money, but you also will be more expansion in your money as well. What I get, very good in your career. Keep up the good work, Cancers, okay? And that's your reading, Cancers, that pick number 2. Really hope that helps. Pick number 3 for Cancers. You got the Thinking Man, the Garden, the Gate, Cornucopia, Envy, and Hostilities. Woo! All right. So, Cancers, at pick number 3. This is about your advancement coming in. Downside of it, you're needing to learn and teach yourself. You're needing to learn how to come out of your comfort zone more to get the advancement that you need. The upside is I feel like for some of you are going to try, okay? So your advice is if you want your wish fulfillment, you're needing to go within and heal your lack or envy or jealousy. We all had to, Cancer, okay? We all had to. Now it's your turn, okay? And I promise you're going to get more expansion, okay? Because I feel here in your outcome, the hostilities you're going to have is because what's getting channeled in, you're blocking things off and being stubborn. And it's understandable, right? Some of us don't get, it's kind of hard for some of us to get out of our comfort zone, especially when it comes down wanting to advance things if we're not ready. You know what I mean? But I feel like once you realize that this is a self-imposed boundary, you're going to remove it and be able to grow through the hostilities that are inside you, that it may happen around you if you project those hostilities around your workplace, okay? So you need to know crystal clear, Cancers. Your advancement that you want to come in is not coming in until you remove those self-imposed blocks, okay, within inside you. What's getting channeled in, you know what they are. So take out that time and space for yourself through your meditation, through your self beliefs of what kind of meditations that, like, belief system is what I'm trying to say, in order to remove those self-imposed blocks. Okay. And that what it is you coming out of your comfort zone more, of talking about how you can advance more in your career towards your boss. Okay. I'm saying this because I don't know if I'm confusing some of you, but this is why I'm saying it again so it's crystal clear. Okay. So that's your reading for pick number 3 for Cancers. Really hope it helps. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please and thank you. Now we're going to move on to Leo. I'm going to set up Leo's pick a card reading, and then we'll go from there. What is coming to Leo in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now? Thank you. What is coming to Leo in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now? Thank you. What is coming to Leo in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 3? All right, Leos, if you haven't already, know the jam. You can pick 1, 2, or 3. Okay? This is all about your love, money, and advancement that you need to know right now. Okay? So if you pick number 1, Leo, you got trust. Worth waiting for. Romantic feelings. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. True love. Woo! Yeah. And this could be the one. All right, Leos. I do singles and couples to this pick number 1. So singles are up first. Single Leos, you're in your romantic situation, if you want it. You're needing to have trust here. In order to, your advice is to explore your romantic feelings about your love interest, okay? Woo! See if you are feeling saucy with them, you really like them, want to flirt with them. This is what you need to explore. And then see if you want a romantic relationship. And then from there, you're able to do the practical step of going, okay, so I got to go and message them and see if they want to date me. Yes, but you'll know it and you'll feel it, because then you'll be ready. Because when you do, you don't have a bad outcome. You get true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Yes, this is in your outcome. Woo! Okay. Ding, ding. Yippee! Not a bad outcome. What got channeled in your outcome is like you guys are two peas in a pod. Okay, goofballs. That's so cute. Ooh. All right. That's your reading for singles Leos for pick number 1. Now, pick number 1 comes with, excuse me, with couples reading too. So, couples. If you're wondering what the heck is going on in your romantic relationship, yeah, you guys are going through a healing. So it's worth waiting for you and your romantic partner to heal, okay? Because in your advice is to give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Because this could be the one. You've already you already met the romantic partner you seek. This is your outcome, okay? So see it, be happy and hopeful and have faith, okay? You guys are going healing for a reason. To strengthen your bond, okay? Okay? Woohoo! That's your guys' reading for pick number 1, for singles and couples. Now, Leos, you want to pick number 2? This is your jam, okay? The world. Jason possibilities. Second chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Man holding a heart. And man holding a coin. Holy crap. These are the same cards for if you've been dealing with the Cancer too. Leos, some of you Leos dealing with cancers because they got the same cards. That's like one in type of a million kind of thing that happens, okay? Either way, this is somebody you want to snuggle with, okay? Anyway, Leos, this is all about your money, okay? So there's expansion, Leos. Cha-ching! See, the downside is it's going to come a lot. I didn't mean to say it like that, so I hope that made you laugh. It's going to come a lot of money, not the other things. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Okay. There's going to be a lot of expansion here in your money. A lot of you need to know you're getting it through your connections through the internet. So if you got a lot of things going on, investments on the internet, that's what's bringing in that money. Yeah. The upside here is you need to learn into investing into a different thing now. And this is investing in you, in your homestead, like family, friends, okay? You'll just know which ones because you'll feel it. But you're needing to do this to create more intimacy and creativity, okay? Especially with your friends and family, okay? Because here in the end, you're still going to be remaining stable and solid, okay? But you invest in you, whoopee, and in return, you're still getting more expansion in your money. Things are still stable, okay? Even if you splurge a little bit on yourself and the people you feel that you want to splurge on, okay? That's your outcome. Solid and stable, whippersnapper. Love to be playful here, okay? Leos, I'm sure you guys understand that. That's your reading, Leos. Pick number 2. Now, if you pick number 3, Leos, you got the Garden and the Gate, cornucopia, envy, hostilities. Whoo! Ooh, not bad. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Your advancement is coming in regards to your wish fulfillment, Leos. The downside is when you get your advancement coming in, You're needing to come out of your comfort zone, and that's your downside. You're like, I don't know. I like it in hermit mode, so leave me alone. Your upside here is your wish fulfillment. Coming in the comfort zone, it's just you got to understand when you do, you're going to be going through 2 transformations here at home so you can finally come out of your comfort zone, okay? And finally get your wish fulfillment and your advancement, okay? Oh man. Your advice here, okay, is not to give in to any hostilities around you or envy or lack or jealousy, okay? Especially if you see anybody here around you that either has more than you or you think that has more than you, okay? Hoo-wee, are you going to be like tested? But I feel like you're going to do good here because your outcome looks great. Because you're going to be very solid for this new start, okay? Because a lot of you are going to use your spiritual process, okay, in order to get that advancement. And man, I feel like it's the advancement that you've been looking for. For some of you, it's like a career in acting and film or in your own genre of where you work, okay? And you really need to come out of your comfort zone in order to do it. So like I said, you'll go through 2 different transformations in order to be comfortable to do your wish fulfillment here. And it's going to be better than what you think, okay? Your wish fulfillment is going to turn 10 times better than what you think. It always does, right? I mean, it has been proof time and time again, Leo, that it always turns out better than what we thought. That when we got either in a car accident or we had to go through surgery and here we're like, oh my God, we're going to die. We're going to die. And you're like, all of a sudden you get all the support and stuff you didn't expect coming in. Just something happened to fall into place and you're like, holy crap, it worked. I got through. I'm alive. I'm flourishing. I'm thriving. And I had to go through that bullshit. Wow. Could have been worse. You get what I mean, Leo? That's how I feel in your advancement. It's like you're thinking the worst that could happen and it doesn't even come close to that worse. You get what I mean? So you're needing to understand this so you can create that practical step to come out of your comfort zone for this. And I got channeled in, a lot of you will, because it's like, you guys are not wimps, okay? That's what I get in the impression of your reading. You're not a wimp, Leos, okay? So big hugs. That's your guys' reading. I really hope it helps. Now let's move on to Virgos, because I bet you one Virgo, especially in the chat, was all like, I've been waiting so patiently. We're almost there. Especially to that one Virgo, okay? We're almost there. I'm going to set it up, Virgos, and then forward into your guys' reading, okay? Cheers for water. So what is coming to Virgo in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 1? Thank you. These are flipped around. Hold on. Hee hee. We got some going like this. Oopsie. Shuffle it a couple times. All right. So what is coming to Virgo in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 2. Thank you. What is coming to Virgo in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 3? Thank you. All right, Virgos, you guys and gals are up. Now, you know, you can pick 1, 2, or 3, or all the above, Virgos. Getting down the rules before we start, okay? It's about your love, money, advancement that you need to know right now. So, Virgos who picked number 1, you got calling in your soulmate. Finances and career. Forgiving and learning. Very soon. Express your love. Last one, engagement. Woo! All right. Not bad for both sides. So, Virgos, the pick number 1, there's 2 readings to this pick. You get singles and couples. So I'm going to start out with singles, then couples, okay? So single Virgos, when it comes down to your love life, you've been yearning in order to have your soulmate come in through your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations. But your advice here is of forgiving and learning in order to release the past. You experience more love in the present moment, okay? That's in your advice. Your outcome when you do this is getting you to restabilize and balance so that way you can focus your intention on your love interest to express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, okay? Single Virgos. That's in your outcome, okay? Really hope it helps. Now moving on to couples for pick number 1. In your guys' situation, couple Virgos, you're needing to balance out work time and your romantic partnership time, okay? Or else things are going to keep on being off kilter. So in your advice, you're going to need to very soon clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. Meaning, do you want balance or you want chaos? It can be that simple. So your outcome is you're going to find out what you want, and that's when you and your partnership is going to go into either literally an engagement or going to the next level of you guys getting to know each other. But I feel more it's an engagement, okay? Meaning, tra-la-la, you get a ring. Someone's going to put a ring on that thing, meaning your finger, okay? Because your love life, Virgos, couples, are ascending to a higher level of commitment in your outcome, okay? Woohoo! So not bad. That is pick number 1 for Virgos. Really hope it helps for singles and couples. Now pick number 2 for Virgos. You got door to romance. Woo! 4th chakra Archangel Raphael. The world. Anxiety. Walking away. Woohoo! This is a good one. All right. Virgos that pick number 2, this is all about your money. So the downside here is you're going to need to be open to expanding your money on giving, either to charities, I'm getting, and you'll just know because you'll find some good charities here online, okay? The upside here is when you do that, you'll feel more love and compassion, okay, within inside you, and more expansion on the soul front. So your advice here is to find something online to invest your money in, some kind of charity or donating to a food bank or whatever, okay? In order not to give into anxiety and worry anymore. Okay? Because when you do this, you're walking away from the past and letting go of that anxiety and worry. Okay? What got channeled in, the more you invest, Virgos, the more you're going to see it back. Not only on a spiritual front, but through your taxes too, okay? So you're needing to know that, so you look into it, all right? Because in the end, you're going to be letting go of the past stuff and moving on forward to a new beginning, okay, in your money, all right? So you're needing to know in your outcome too, there's going to be more money coming as long as you're able to give. And you'll just know how much to give because you're going to look into it, okay? And trust yourself, okay? If you anxiety and worry on how much you want to give because you find out the price and you're like, I don't know if I should, take a break. Ask yourself what makes you happy, and then do that for a while and come in where you're balanced, okay? That's how you know and how you can be decisive, because you make the best decision when you're happy, okay? So that's your reading, Virgos, for pick number 2. Now for pick number 3 for Virgos, you got Door to Spirit. Woohoo! Yin and Yang. Angel of Balance. Temple Path. Woohoo! Wow. And Healer of the Ages. What got channeled in automatically here in the end, you're going to get a healing in order to advance forward, for that advancement to come in, okay? Because here in the situation, for that new advancement, you're going to have a new beginning here. The upside is you're going to have balance with yourself and others here in your workplace. So your advice is to have a self-care regimen and be consistent about it, because it's going to evolution your whole life. It's going to change everything. And the outcome here is that healing for that advancement to come in. What got channeled in is going to come in 4 days. Once you start healing your emotional stability with your self-care regimen, okay? And once you're consistent about it, that's when the advancement is going to come in, because you're going to see it in all areas of your life of things changing, okay? Virgos, so you're needing to know that so you can implement that self-care regime, okay? Regiment. And that is for pick number 3 for advancement coming in for Virgos, okay? Really hope that helps, Virgos. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please and thank you. Now we're going to move on to Libras. We're past the halfway mark. Woohoo! All right, Libras, I'm going to set up your pick a card reading, and then I'll let you know when I am done with that so we can start. So what is coming to Libra in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 1. Thank you. What is coming to Libra in money, love, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 2? What is coming to Libra in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 3? Thank you. They're hiccuping. All right. Libras, you guys are up. We're going to look into your love, money, advancement. Something you need to know right now. So you can pick 1, 2, or 3, or all of the above. So Libras, if you pick number 1, you've got getting to know each other. Retreat. Passion. Codependency. Releasing your ex. And attraction. All right. So Libras, I do singles and couples, and this is in regards to your love life, okay? So singles are up first. So single Libras. So you're needing to take time to get to know this person you want to get to know, your love interest, okay? Because when you do, it reveals that you guys can have a deeper bond when you do. So take it slow. But it doesn't mean that you should hold back how you feel, okay? So express like your passions and your desires, okay? That's in your advice. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, Libra singles. Because you know what's great? When you're doing this, you're releasing your ex, okay? And your outcome. Release your ex. It's time to take back, it's time has come to clear your energy. I was about to say take back control, but this is how you take back control, okay? Libra singles, this is in your outcome. So keep on moving forward with that new love interest, okay? There's nothing wrong with when you go slow to divulge your passions and desires, okay? Because they'll be able to do that with you too and reciprocate. All right, so that's your reading, single Libras. I was about to say Leos. All right, couples that pick number 1. Your message is you need to spend some more time with your partner in balance, okay? Because in your advice, you're needing to make sure it's in balance so that way it doesn't cause addictions that will affect your romantic relationship, okay? No codependency. So if you have to look more of what codependency is, Libra couples, please do. So that way you heal it and you're able to have that time for yourself to grow and expand and your partner. Because you can stunt your growth and their growth if you keep on repeating the same pattern of codependency, okay? So look into that if you need to by a counselor, psychologist, a healer, okay? It doesn't make you above or below anybody. You're inquiring more information and experience so that way you're not repeating the same old patterns, okay? Because when you do, it helps you release that addiction, that code, and you're able to attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully in the present, okay? And you're able to attract your romantic partner in such a different way, okay? By stopping and smelling the roses, going out in the park, doing things with them in such a different way, okay? Just in balance. Woohoo! All right. That is for pick number 1 for Libras. I really hope it helps. Pick number 2 for Libras, you got action. Door to value. Woohoo! Victory. The thinking man. And woman holding a heart. Not bad. All right. Libras, that pick number 2, this is about your money. Your money, honeys. All right, so downside to it, you're needing to make sure you spend in balance, a couple things at a time before you go, ham, because ham is not working. Fast is not working anymore, okay? It's because you're allowing your, technology, how it can be wonky. So you're allowing things to balance out and the system to work because it's going to be on overload over the holidays especially, okay? So do just a couple of things at a time. And you'll just know because it'll clear out and then you're able to spend some more and you're doing some bookkeeping so you're not overdrafting, okay? So that's the downside. The upside is you're going to have a new beginning in your finance, even in your career too, where there's going to be more coming in, especially through your career, okay? So that's the upside to your money. Yay! So your advice here is keep on doing the hard work you're doing of learning and teaching yourself some new ways of investment, but spending in balance, okay? And you'll always have a victory. Because here in the end, you are having a victory because you're emotionally stable. You're very much thinking about and very lovable to yourself and others in regards to your generosity, how you're lovable towards your friends and family as well when it comes down to your money. Yes, you definitely get a victory, Libras. And that's pretty cool. You're very, very generous to the people that you love and care about. So my hat's off to you, sirs and ma'ams. Not bad of an outcome, okay? In your money. So if you want to know crystal clear, yes, more money's coming in. It's because you're doing the hard work and you're doing things different. So that way you're not stressed out about money. So that's great. All right. Libras, the pick number 3. You've got Jason Possibilities. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Contract. Blossoming Abundance. Whoosah! Cool. And Man Holding a Heart. Very awesome. So when it comes down your advancement coming in, the downside is it's from an unconsidered option here that the advancement comes in from. The upside to it, though, it creates more ideas and connections here with other partnerships here. So your advice is to keep balance in these new partnerships that's going to come into this advancement. And keep on investing into your ideas through these partnerships, okay? So write down your beautiful ideas because they're not stupid, Libras. Because in the end here, you're going to be emotionally stable through these creative changes here. And things are going to advance here in your home set because some of your partnership is through some of your family members or just people that, you get what I mean, that you live with. So again, I'm going to say crystal clear. Libras, you're having advancement coming in. Make sure you write down your beautiful ideas because they're not stupid, okay? More money is at hand to come in, okay? So please believe that is what's getting channeled in. Woohoo! And that is Libra's pick a card reading. I really hope it helps. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Now we're going to move on to Scorpio. Cheers, everyone. Having some water. I'm going to look in the chat here. I'm going to be blocking certain people because they're being insulting in my chat. My goodness. Some people call themselves adults. I smile at that. All right, so now we're going back. And we're going to start Scorpio by setting up your reading, Scorpio, and then we'll be done with that and moving on into your reading, okay? So, Scorpio, you can pick 1, 2, or 3, or all the above. What is coming to Scorpio in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 1? Thank you. What is coming to Scorpio in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 2? Thank you. What is coming to Scorpio in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 3? Thank you. All right, Scorpios, you guys' pick a card reading is up. So like I said, this is about your love, money, advancement. So you can pick 1, 2, or 3, or all the above. So if you pick number 1, Scorpios, you got getting to know each other, passion, release your ex, retreat, codependency, attraction. All right, Scorpios. So in pick number 1, I do singles first, then couples next, okay? So it's a 2 for 1. Yeah. So single Scorpios. Here in your situation, your romantic situation, you're needing to get to know your romantic, okay, love interest, okay? And the more you reveal, they will reveal. And then your bond will deepen with them, okay? So take one step at a time to do that because that's what creates intimacy here. And you also need to, and your advice is to release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy of them because they're not going to be like your ex. Okay? So you're needing to know that, okay? That's in your advice. Because when you do this, the outcome going to be is that you're still going to be codependent to this love interest. You have an addiction to them. You have to ask yourself why so you release that addiction, okay? because you're going to stunt your growth and their growth. You need to do it in balance, okay? So look into codependency and how you can heal it, okay? It's as simple as that. What makes it difficult is when you're in denial, but that's okay. Sometimes we get in denial, Scorpio singles, so that way we can grow and expand, because eventually we don't like as human beings to be limited. You know what I mean? And I don't think you're above or below anybody, because we've all have gone through codependency in order to grow through it. Now it's your turn to grow through it, okay? Because I feel like once you grow out of that codependency, then love will be cultivated in a different way with you and your love interest, where there's no codependency, but there's balance, okay? So that's your reading. Pick number 1 that are single Scorpios. Pick number 1 that are couples. This is your reading. So in this situation, couple Scorpios, there's a lot of passion here. Woo! So you're needing to spend that time and space with just you and your romantic partner, okay, Scorpios. Getting to know each other other than the sexy time, okay? And I mean going out in Mother Nature, if it's reasonable and not so freaking cold, because you know we're in winter time, and I know, here in Ohio, it's cold, okay? So be reasonable with yourself. There's places you can go and events you can go where you're not outdoors, but you're in and you're, having together time, other than sexy time. That's in your advice, okay? Because when you do this, it helps you be grounded, stable, and be able to attract your partner in such a different way, and they get to see you not just in a sexy way, but a very demure way. My daughter was saying that because it was on SNL and it was so freaking hilarious. Very demure, very mindful, and I was like, "What the heck is that crap?" And then it was because what is it? The girl that was playing Kamala. She was saying in one of the scenes, very demure, very mindful. And I was like, that was a freaking trend and stuff online. I'm like, that's crazy. Anyway, but you're very grounded, very stable, and coming off very graceful for you, Scorpio women, very gentleman for you, male Scorpios that are in a couple situation, okay? So it'll show a different side to you, to your romantic partner. It'll also help you attract more romantic love by enjoying the moment fully too as well. So it's not a bad outcome. So that's what it looks like. Okay? That's for pick number 1 for Scorpios in regards to love, singles, and couples. Now pick number 2 for Scorpios. You got a door to spirit, yin and yang, angel balance, the temple path, and healer of the ages. So in the end, Scorpios that are dealing with any kind of money issues, it's getting a healing, okay? In order to have a new start through changes, okay? Because the downside with this new start, it's going to take time to grow and come back into balance, okay? The upside here is it's going to come into wholeness again, where things are going to be balanced in your bank account and stuff, and you're going to not feel like you're having to be tight with stuff. So your advice here is to seek your self-care regimen for emotional stability, okay? What does your self-care regimen look like? Rest and rejuvenation, meditation, gratitude list, okay? That you're all thankful for your eyeballs, your limbs, the things that make you comfortable, the air you breathe, things working out in balance, right in time and the right way. You know what I mean? Because when you do this, you're going to cause a spiritual evolution within inside you. And this also gives time for you not to pick into your money so it can grow and expand and balance out, okay? So you don't realize here in the end, not only is your money going through a healing, but you're literally healing yourself through it too. So what's getting channeled? So you're not spending emotionally for some of you, okay? So you need to know that, Scorpios. So you're much more conscious now of how things are going on in your money, okay? If you weren't, okay? And that's your reading for pick number Scorpios. Pick number 3, Scorpios, you got 7th chakra Archangel Uriel. You got 4th chakra Archangel Raphael. Door to romance, the world, and anxiety. Whew. All right. So this is about that advancement coming in, and you've been waiting for some kind of advancement and expansion to come in. So you're needing to know it's going to take time, and this is why. It's because you're needing to invest in your own emotional stability, your spirituality, or your belief system in order to have a new start here within inside you. The upside when you do this, you're going to have patience and expansion and love and compassion expanding within inside you. Because the more you're able to be open here online, and what you do, whatever you do online, Scorpios, the more expansion you're going to get in your advancement. So if you're doing anything online, whether it's marketing, influencer, healer, you get what I mean? You need to expand more within inside you before you see it on the outside, because you're dealing with anxiety issues like a mofo about this expansion, okay? I see it in your outcome. This is your outcome. So it can be this easy. Do you want to grow and expand by using your own spiritual process, or you want to have this? Okay. I think it's a no-brainer, Scorpios, that I don't think you want this, right? So invest into that spiritual process and seek and expand upon it. Now, if you're like, what can I do? There's Sadhguru's app. That link is down in the description box. There is a meditation playlist on my channel. You can check it out. I have different genres of meditations from different cultures. Have fun being the seeker. And if all else fails and you're like, I have tried everything, what are you talking about? Then try inner engineering online. Okay. I've tried it because I've tried everything. Okay. I know it comes with meditation, yoga, and all this other cool stuff. Okay. See if it's right for you. It'll end up growing and expanding my business and how I handle things, where I don't overwork, I work in balance, and I don't beat myself up. I grew through anxiety and worry, because that's a huge one that goes on in all different cultures, including ours. So see if it's right for you. That link is down in the description box down below. Be the seeker and really have fun with learning things more, so that way you get the advancement that you need and you transform it, because you literally said, enough is enough. I'm going to confront this in a different way, because who wants to live in this? No one's holding their hands up, I can tell. Everybody's going, not me, not me, not with this, okay? So what can change this is your own free will, Scorpios, okay? By saying, I don't want this, let's grow and expand, okay? And that's when you get your advancement. So, if you don't, you'll always find your way. Just know that, okay? There's been proof of that. Look in your own life and how you found your way through darkness every single time. So that is Scorpio's pick a card reading. I really hope it helps. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please and thank you. Now let's move on to Sagittarius. I'm going to set Sagittarius's pick a card reading and then we'll get started. What is coming to, hold on, put a pillow in back of me. There we go. What is coming to Sagittarius in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 1? Thank you. What is coming to Sagittarius in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 2? Thank you. What is coming to Sagittarius in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 3? All right, Sagittarius's pick a card reading is ready. So Sagittarius, you can pick 1, 2, or 3, or all the above. This is about your love, money, and advancement. So if you pick number 1, Sagittarius, you got honeymoon. Soulmate. It's safe for you to love. Healing family issues. Calling in your soulmate. Forgiving and learning. All right, pick number 1 for Sagittariuses. I do it for singles and couples. So it's 2 for 1. Okay, so singles first. Single Sagittariuses, in your love, you need to get to know your love interest by taking them on a mini trip or mini vacation. And your advice here is safe for you to love. So it's time to open your heart and give and receive in the highest energy of all, or nothing's going to evolve into the next stage because you're needing to know what is all about with you and your love interests, their wants, their needs, their desires, along with sharing those things with them as well, okay? Here in the end, you don't have a bad outcome. In the end, you're going to understand and decide whether or not this love interest is somebody you want to share your life with or have another date with, okay? So you're going to be using your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations to help you bring you two together. So that way you're not stressed out. Okay, you're going to be using your own prayers in order to release the stress and refocus your intention here. Okay, this is not a bad outcome because this is using your own spiritual process to keep balance here in the situation. Okay. So that means it's no breakup or anything. It's just getting you to rebalance so that way you either get to know the person or say, no, they were all right either as a friend or acquaintance. And you will know because you will feel like wanting to go on another date with them, okay? It's as simple as that. Or to the next level with them, okay? So that's your reading for Sagittarius singles. Couples, you are up for pick number 1. So couples, you're needing to know that whoever you're with is your soulmate, okay? No doubt about that here in this situation. So your advice is to heal things between them and any family issues, okay? Because when you do, it creates a great outcome where there's relief between you and your romantic partner because you're forgiving and learning. Because as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments, especially with your romantic partner. There'll be more dates here at the end, okay? Because you guys are finally releasing things that no longer serve your guys' romantic relationships, okay? Where there's going to be growth and expansion here in the end. And you're needing to know this, okay? So that's your reading for pick number 1 for singles and couples Sagittariuses. Pick number 2 Sagittariuses, you got victory. Thinking man. Woman holding a heart. 3rd chakra, Archangel Jamil. And journey. All right, so Sagittarius, pick number 2. It's all about your money. So the downside here is that through your attention and recognition, you still need to learn some stuff here, okay? You may see it as a downside, but I see it as an up because of the fact you're going to be learning some things here about your money, okay? And what you need to learn in your advice here about your money is to remain emotionally stable, okay? While you move forward here when you're going on your adventures or like relocating. I get either relocating to another place or literally going on adventures with that money, okay? Like travel. And that's what you need to invest into, okay? So make sure you're doing things in balance in regards to how you feel if you need to take a break when you're traveling, all right? So you're not overdoing it, okay? That way you always have a victory here on your money and that your car doesn't go through a strain as well too, and it gets rest as well, along with you getting rest. So we'll get channeled in. You may have to use your money to make sure you have hotel stops so that way you're not overdoing it, okay? And your car is getting relaxed too, so it won't overheat, okay? That's what I'm getting. And you don't have a bad outcome when you do this because you'll be traveling in balance and so will your money. Okay? And that's what you need to learn more about in regards to your money. So what got channeled is more money is coming in with that victory too. what keeps on getting channeled, and don't worry if you have to make pit stops. Okay, Sagittarius, for pick number 2. That's what you need to know. That's your reading. Really hope it helps. So Sagittarius is that pick number 3. You've got Jason Possibilities. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Rest and rejuvenation. Strategy. And whoo, the temple path. That's cool. What got channeled in with your outcome, your advancement is coming in full force to really change up everything here in your outcome. Just the downside is whatever your advancement is, it's an unconsidered option that you didn't think would come in that would change things up. The upside to it, well, it's going to have new beginning and creativity here in your whole life. So your advice here, when your advancement does come in, Sagittarius, is to get rest and rejuvenation and come up with a plan when it comes in. Because when you do, man, is it going to evolutionize your whole freaking life. It's going to change everything. I mean everything. I got freaking goosebumps, Sagittarius. I mean everything in such a good way. Okay? So like I said, rest and rejuvenation and coming up with a plan is the advice. Okay? For that advancement coming in. So heads up, 7 up with that. And that is Sagittarius's pick a card reading. I really hope it helps. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I want to give a quick shout out because since we just got done with Sagittarius, all of them are my favorite signs, but there's still some that give me a pep in my step, and that was Sagittarius. So thank you for watching me, and shout out to you. Greatly appreciate your time and your space. Okay, the next one is Capricorn. As I try not to drop all the cards. Cheers, some water. Should have brought my tea. All right. So I'm going to set up Capricorn's reading and then we'll get started. Check the chat, just a peek. I'm going to say hi in the chat. Got some highs there. Hope you all are doing well. Let me know how you're doing and how this week started out for you. Okay, if you will. Mine wasn't bad, actually. Just a lot of changes that are going on in my personal life, and it's not bad. My daughter is a teenager and having to deal with changes that are going on with her in school and friends and stuff. But anyway, I'm going to set up Capricorn's reading now. So what is coming to Capricorn in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 1? Thank you. What is coming to Capricorn in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 2? What is coming to Capricorn in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 3? Thank you. All right, Capricorn, if you haven't already known, you do have a pick a card reading that is up. You can pick 1, 2, or 3, or all the above. Okay. It's about your love, money, and advancement that you need to know right now. So, Capricorn, if you pick number 1, you've got healing family issues. Give your relationship a chance. This could be the one. Romantic feelings. Woo, true love. And pay attention to the red flags. So Capricorn, if you pick number 1, if you're single or couple, this is your kind of reading because it's all about love, okay? So I'm going to do singles first and then couples. So single Capricorns, in your situation, you need to heal family issues so that way it's not affecting you moving forward to that love interest, okay? That way, when things are healed, you can introduce your love interest, if you choose, towards your family, okay? Because you don't want him or her to come up in there and you guys are still at each other, you know what I mean? That'd be a sucky situation, okay? So in this situation, you need to heal those family issues, okay? Because in your advice is that love interest could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, okay? So that way you have confidence to talk to your parents, your family members to meet that love interest, okay? Your outcome is great because you got true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. You guys are 2 peas in a pod. You love and care about each other, and you're going to see it in time too, because they're going to be very respectful in your family dynamic, okay? And they love and care for you a lot, Capricorns, okay? That's what's getting channeled in your outcome. See that in you, and you'll see that in your love interest, okay? That's what's getting channeled in too. So that is your reading, Capricorn singles. I really hope it helps. Now, couples, Capricorns, for pick number 1. So in this situation, you really need to give your relationship a shot with your romantic partner. But in order to do that, you're needing to understand how you feel about your romantic partner. And I mean those romantic feelings, okay? Really explore them, okay? Give yourself that time and space to do so. Because you're really understanding how you feel instead of what you think, okay? Because we can think a lot of different things to talk ourselves out of anything. But can you give yourself that time and space to be more in the heart space and not all up in your mind about it? Please and thank you. That's in your advice. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, Capricorn couples. When you do, it helps you pay attention to the red flags, the signs are cautioning you. You go one step at a time here in this romantic situation. So you feel secure with inside you and balance in order to assess the situation differently, okay? It's not a bad outcome. No breakup, okay? Unless you really want it, Capricorn couples, but I don't feel it and I don't see it in the cards, okay? All right, Capricorns. Pick number 2. If you pick number 2, Capricorns, you got door to personal healing and happiness. Attachment. The thinking woman. Actions. Action. Woo! To endure, to value. Not bad. Cha-ching! If you haven't already guessed, Capricorns, this is all about your money. Okay, your money. That dinero. Not Robert De Niro. All right. So, Capricorns, all about your money, right? So, when it comes down to your money is going to be getting a healing because you're going to understand that someone got to stop spending, right? So it's going to go through a healing, and the downside is that you may feel like it's a downside where you're going to have to learn how to stabilize how you feel in order for things to grow and expand in your money. Because emotionally, you've been taking it out on your money, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, in order to get what you need and want and for others. But the upside is it's going to go through a change through this healing, because not only are you going to confront this in such a different way, so that way you can accumulate more money by not touching it, but you're going to understand the patterns that were happening in order to cut it out now. Okay? So the upside is you're not going to be repeating the pattern again, which is great. It's okay, Capricorn. We all had to learn. Darn it, huh? We all had to learn. We're like, damn it, man. Money don't grow on trees. Damn it. We can't win the lottery. Dang it, you know? Your advice here is to learn and teach yourself when you buy stuff, okay? It's what you really need. You got to pay your bills first and what you really need, because you need that toilet paper, okay, to wipe that bum. That's understandable. You need that pair of shoes if it's your only shoes and it's already broken, it has holes in it, understandable. But you don't need that jewelry. You don't need the expensive stuff, because you're not here to impress anybody. You're here to thrive, okay? So you're learning and teaching yourself something different, okay? That's in your advice. And I feel like you're going to take my advice because a lot of you are just getting tired of the same old patterns, and it's great because that's when change does happen. I had to go through it and everybody else had to go through it in order to learn not to repeat the same pattern, okay? So when you're learning and teaching yourself this, it's a good outcome. You're going to have a new beginning in your finances and career, okay? Will be more expansion and a new start, okay? Not bad, Capricorns. Woohoo! And that's what you need to know right now. And there's your sign. So, Capricorns, that was your reading. I really hope it helps. So, Capricorn, if you pick number 3, you got cornucopia. Yin and Yang. Angel of Balance. The World. And Envy. Whoosah! That's a big one. But you'll get through it. I'll help you get through it. So pick number 3, Capricorns, is all about what advancement is coming in. The downside is whatever advancement you thought was your wish fulfillment, it's not going to come in. Instead, something better is going to come in that's going to make you feel whole, okay? And that is your advice. You're needing to try something new here in order to advance, and that is something that happens within inside you. This is giving into your self-care regiment, okay? We all need it. We all got some of it, but then some of us fell short from it because we weren't taught at an age or by anybody, hey, self-care regiment throughout your journey is going to help you through friggin' anything, okay? So you're going to have to learn and teach yourself, okay, what balance is and have patience to do so, because it happens in different kind of ways through meditation, rest and rejuvenation, eating well. You know, joy is the very thing that brings you balance, that brings decisiveness, that brings clear-mindedness. Get what I mean? You feeling home with inside yourself, and even creates more opportunity for growth and expansion too. And some of this stuff you can learn online, okay? Like Inner Engineering, Sadhguru's app. There's meditation playlists on my channel, okay? All it is just making sure it's within your belief system, okay? You can even do it through prayer, releasing the stress through prayer and reinforcing it with a good intention too. Gratitude list, stuff like that. Also in your advice, you're gonna, once you do that, you'll be able to search and explore expansion in your genre of where you want to have advancement in. So if you're a cook, you're gonna learn and find out the best classes or a job that will take you to the advancement that you want, because you invested in yourself first, and in return, you're able to see clearly where to invest in next, okay? That's what I also got in your advice. Here at the end, you're going to be going through envy, lack, jealousy, all that stuff that you're going to be growing through. You're going to be finding your way, Capricorn, because I'm sure you don't want to get stuck up all in this, right, for very long. And what makes you grow through envy and lack? You spend that time and space for yourself by asking yourself, what makes you happy? Because your own emotional fulfillment helps you grow through this, because you're fulfilling this within reason. And then all of that starts to dissipate. It starts to go away because you're fulfilling your own needs instead of having something else like money, stuff to fulfill it, because that's only temporary. Okay? But you nurturing, investing inside yourself with that spiritual process, whatever that is, that's what's going to fulfill you forever. Okay? And know that too, whenever you go through anxiety, worry, envy, and lack, and all that stuff, you always find your way. Okay? So that's your reading, Capricorns, and your pick a card reading. I really hope it helps. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It greatly helps me, and I greatly appreciate your time and your space. People that are watching me and talking in the chat. Next up is Aquarius. So cheers. I'll set up a pick a card reading for Aquarius here, and then we'll go from there. So talks amongst yourselves, get your beverage, your snack, have me in the background, and then I'll let you know when I'm ready to do the reading. So what is coming up to Aquarius in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 1? Thank you. So what is coming to Aquarius in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 2? Thank you. What is coming to Aquarius in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 3? Thank you. All right, Aquariuses. You guys' pick a card reading is up. And just in case you just joined me, it's all about your love, money, and advancement that you need to know right now. So you can pick 1, 2, or 3, or all of the above. Okay? So pick number 1, Aquarius, you got worth waiting for. Trust. Honeymoon. It's safe for you to love. Love yourself first. And very soon. Not bad. All right, so if you pick number 1, Aquarius, this is all about your love for singles and couples. So I'm going to do singles, then couples, okay, your messages. So in regards to your romantic life, single Aquarius is in divine timing. So things are being healed here. And the person that you have a love, that is your love interest, they're worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, okay? So patience is needed because in your advice here, you're needing to decide whether or not you want to take a trip with them, a mini vacation with them, okay? In order to enjoy the bliss of holiday or travel together, okay? I feel here in the end, you're just going to choose yourself, Aquarius. And that's not a bad thing because your outcome is you're going to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I feel that's what you're going to choose is you. And there's nothing wrong about that. Because there's certain things you're needing to heal, and that is learning how to invest in yourself first before you invest into a relationship. Not bad. So heads up with that, single Aquariuses. Couple Aquariuses, you are up for pick number 1. So in your situation, there needs to be trust. Okay? The situation is calling you to have trust and faith. But your advice here is it's safe for you to love. Please open your heart and give and receive in the highest energy of all towards your romantic partner. Because what's getting channeled in, they're not going to know your needs and your wants, okay? They can't mind read, please and thank you. You got your outcome is you're going to be deciding things here very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now in regards to your romantic partner, okay? Aquarius couples. It's not a bad outcome. You're making decisive decisions of what you really want to come out of this and what you want to create with your partner, okay? A new profound intimacy is what I'm getting. All right, so that's your guys' reading. I really hope it helps. Now, Aquarius, that pick number 2, you've got Journey. Chasing Possibilities. Second chakra archangel Uriel. Rest and rejuvenation. And strategy. Not bad. So Aquarius, I picked number 2. This is all about your money. Okay. Downside is here, it's going to take time for it to come back into balance. But the upside here is that you have an unconsidered option here. So this is what you can consider. So that way your money can grow and expand. Here's your advice. To invest in your rest and rejuvenation of your money. Give it a rest, please. Take good care of your health. Okay? So that way you can build up money and save. Okay? This is that unconsidered option. Your idea is that you're going to come up with a strategy that will bring you balance, a new start in your money. I get financial advisor you're going to look into. So that way you can reinvest this new money into something that will grow even more. So that's not a bad outcome. So I really hope it helps Aquariuses. That's number 2. Now, if you pick number 3 Aquariuses, you got 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Man holding a heart. 1st chakra, Archangel Michael. Woman holding a coin. Broken heart. Pick number 3, Aquariuses, is all about your advancements coming in. The downsides to your advancement coming in, there was a lack of communication here. The upside is that there is still change that can bring about emotional stability for this advancement in your career. So your advice is to invest in your own stability, where you're grounded, stable, and solid. Okay? Yoga, meditation is what I'm getting. But also in your ideas. And do a little at a time. Okay? What got channeled in your advice, don't go ham, please. Okay? Or you're running yourself ragged. Okay? And it's not going to come in quicker when you do that. Okay? Your outcome is broken heart. I feel like in your outcome, the reason why you have a broken heart here in regards to your advancement, because it's like it becomes an emotional time within hermit mode for you about this. It's because you're wanting it really bad and you're causing this heartbreak. This I actually want to know. I'm going to clarify that heartbreak. That broken heart. Clarify broken heart with 2 cards. Thank you. Yep. The garden and the gate. And door to spirit. You're causing that heartbreak, okay, Aquarius, is because you're not willing to come out of your comfort zone for this new advancement by doing a little at a time. In order to have a new start. Just know when you finally do take that time and space to come out of your comfort zone, you're going to have 2 transformations. That way it's easier for you to do it. But I feel it's going to take a while for that to happen, because you need to acquire balance. Balance is what gives you clarity. Balance is what gives you decisiveness, strength, empowerment, leadership. Okay? So, through this heartbreak, you're going to find your way. It's just going to be a little bit slower than you normally would want it. Okay? But it will finally lead to a new beginning where it is going to, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel the change first. Sometimes we have to, in order to cause a transformation within inside you. And then it comes into like balance again. Because you go from the power struggle to the emotions, and then the emotions clearing everything out for a new beginning. And it's beautiful too, because, I mean, if you ever look at a seed being burst forth and growing from the ground, it may look beautiful to some and traumatizing to others that never really ever saw something like that. Same with a human transformation. It may look crazy and all that, but then you see people balance out. You see it in the world every single day, at every single moment, and every single, you get what I mean? So if you ever want to see transformation, we've been seeing it in the news, people acting really crazy in the CNN and all them, because they allow fear to run their life. And it's hard for them to get out of their comfort zone. But I look at it as beautiful, because I'm like, they're trying to navigate through a fog, you know. But what sucks is they're bringing everybody with them that's not even freaked out to try to get them freaked out, you know. So anyway, Aquariuses, I feel like you're going to go through a transformation. It's just going to be in your own steps, okay? It's going to be emotional, but that's when you clear that out, that's when you're finally going to be able to get out of your comfort zone, okay? Clear out the old, make way for the new, okay? And that's your guys' pick a card reading. I really hope it helps. And thank you for joining me. Hey, guess what, everybody? We got on one more zodiac, and that is Pisces. Pisces, I'm going to set up your pick a card reading, and then we'll get started, okay? Cheers, everyone. Thank you for joining me. All right, what is coming to Pisces in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 1? Thank you. All right, what is coming to Pisces in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 2? Thank you. What is to Pisces in love, money, and advancement that they need to know right now for pick number 3? Thank you. All right, Pisces, males and female Pisces, you guys are up. Your pick a card reading is down on the ground. Well, not really down on the ground, down on my bed. Okay. So that means I'm all ready. You can pick 1, 2, or 3. This is about your love, money, advancement that you need to know right now. Now, if you pick number 1 and you're a Pisces, you got separation, forgiving and learning, new love, release the ex, codependency, passion. All right, Pisces, singles and couples. This is all about your love life. So I'm going to do singles first, then couples. It's a 2 for 1 if you pick number 1. So single Pisces, some of you are still dealing with breakup situation, okay? Or still at a distance or feeling separate from your love interest. But I get separation, like still in a breakup mode, okay? Your advice here is new love. There's a new person that has stirred your romantic feelings. So go for that new love interest, okay? If you're ready, if you're healed and you are ready. And I'm talking to those Pisces that are ready, okay? But here in your outcome, you're going to have to learn balance with your new love interest and time for yourself, because you're going to be dealing with codependency issues here in your outcome. Addictions are affecting your love life. So look into that, okay? Or you can sabotage your new relationship with codependency issues and addiction issues, okay? So the reason why I'm sounding your alarm to do something different, so that way you get a different outcome, okay? And not having to deal with another breakup, okay? It can be that easy. What makes it difficult is you keep on jumping into the lava pit and expect a different outcome. Get what I mean? Playing Mario and Luigi. That was the best example I can give you, Pisces. Plus, I love being playful, okay? All I'm saying is if you keep on doing the same old thing, you're going to get the same old outcome. Do something different so that way you have a long-term relationship with this new love interest instead of, well, codependency issues, okay? And addiction issues, right? So heads up with that. Single Pisces, couple Pisces. In the situation, it can be very simple. You need to forgive and learn. Forgive yourself and learn, okay? Because in your advice, you need to release your ex, okay? As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. That means in the present moment is the very one that's been sticking beside you through thick and thin, okay? The romantic partner you're with right now, not your ex, okay? You keep on bringing them up and all that stuff. It's just triggering you to rebalance, okay? Give some time for yourself and to let it go, okay? And keep on moving forward. They only enter your life if you keep on bringing it up, okay? If you have to, get a freaking, what is it called? Game channel then. If you have to, get a restraining order if you have the proof and the documentation. Other than that, please let them go. Please and thank you. That's in your advice. Because in your outcome, when you do, you create more passion between you and your partner and more sexy time. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. This is your outcome. Woohoo! Because you did the work to release that ex, okay? And that's for Pisces couples that picked number 1. Couples and singles, okay? All right, Pisces, if you picked number 2, you got 6th chakra archangel Metatron. Action. Envy. Whoo! The thinking man. And happy family. Not bad. All right, Pisces. This is about your money, your dough, your dinero, your cha-ching. Okay? Money, money. All right, so the downside in your money, you didn't see clearly here that you needed to spend in balance. The upside here is that now you're going to learn how to spend in balance. It was just an experience that you need to learn in order to now not repeat the same old pattern. Simple, right? But in your advice, you're needing to teach yourself not to get jealous because from other people's success or how they spend their money and how much money they have. You need to teach yourself emotional stability by growing through lack and envy and jealousy, okay? About wanting more or wanting what other people want. And the only reason why I'm saying this, well, it's your turn. We all got to learn it, Pisces. Now it's your turn. And I don't think you're above or below me, but it's just your turn to learn how to grow through this. And when you do, your outcome looks great. You're going to be happy. You're going to have fun, and you're going to be emotionally stable. Even how you deal with your money, okay? It's going to come back into stable. Stable. There we go. Got it. It's going to come back stable too. There's going to be more coming your way when you do this, okay? That's what got channeled in with your outcome too. So I have to tell you that so that way you're not freaking out. Some of you freak out. It's understandable, especially if you have to pay bills and stuff and you're like, oopsie, spend too much. All right, Pisces. If you pick number 3, you've got Door to Spirit, Journey, Chasing Possibilities, 2nd chakra archangel Ariel, and Rest and Rejuvenation. Not bad. So this is about your advancement coming in. So the downside is it's going to go through a new start here where it's going to grow into something. It's just going to take time. The upside is it is coming to you as fast as I got channeled in as fast as I can. The advancement is coming as fast as it can, okay? So your advice is to invest in your own stability, okay, as you wait, okay? So that means nurturing yourself and also writing down those beautiful ideas because they're not stupid as well. In the end, it's great because you're going to get rest and rejuvenation here while you wait for your advancement to come in. So to be crystal clear, it's coming in as fast as it can. You're needing to write down your ideas in a journal because they're not stupid, okay? And then when it comes in, you'll be knowing how to invest into whatever advancement is coming in, okay? For some of you need to know it's about long-term travel, like you wanting to travel places. Whatever that is, it's coming in, okay? You're just needing to know to invest in that travel is what's getting channeled in, okay? So heads up with that, Pisces. that you're reading. I really hope it helps. Now, the pick a card readings have finally finished. We did all zodiac sign readings. And together with all the other pick a cards, it was 36 readings altogether for the 12 zodiac signs. Whoopee! Got it all done. Someone said in the chat, do people love Aries? I don't know. I used to identify as my zodiac sign. Now I just identify as a human being because, well, we are all elements, you know. Oh, wow, that's cool. Good night to people that are going to bed. There's some people that are saying good night to me in their chat. All right, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. All right. Now, let's see. We're going to end out this live. Well, actually, before we end out this live, I'm going to give you an update. My schedule to do lives is Mondays and Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be doing all zodiac sign readings in one, and then we'll do pretty much non-zodiac sign readings where it's females, males, anybody can do a pick a card reading as well. So if you have any ideas for all zodiac sign readings, please put them down in the comment area or in the live chat at any time. Okay. Everything's going good here at the homestead. Things are changing in that. And I noticed just a lot is changing even with people's channels and stuff like that. If you're dealing with politics stuff, please take your breaks or else it'll make you go crazy, you know? So without further ado, I'm going to do a mantra before I head out to close out this live, okay? 𝐖ᴇʟᴏᴍᴇ Dhammasomajutegamaya Rityurmanritangamaya Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hope you all have a wonderful day or night or whenever you watch this. And have a great rest of your week. And I'll see you on Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another pick a card reading for everyone. Okay, so I can't wait for you guys to come and join me. Can't wait to see you guys and gals there. Please take care. Bye for now.